Apologies first off, I'm a little bit sniffly because it's earlier in the morning than I usually film and my allergies have not calmed down yet. But anyway, I'm basically just really excited to get to use this. Came yesterday in the mail. I got the purple one too. There are two of these new Blistex Bliss Flips. Like I said, there's a blue one and there's a purple one as of yet. I don't know if they're going to put out more, but for now there's two, and I was really excited to get these, and I'm even more excited to use them, so yeah. So anyway, basically the concept here. When I saw them, I felt like they totally ripped off the Palmer's Flip Balms. Because as you can see, they have the same sort of idea of the cap that flips back. Although they're trying to claim, oh, we didn't rip them off because ours flips under. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you still kind of ripped off the idea, but that's okay. So first off, let us look at the back. Blistex Bliss Flip. This creamy, rich formula takes only a swipe or two to leave your lips feeling great. Yeah, but we know me, I won't stop at a swipe or two. Our breakthrough package features a unique flip under cap, yeah, they emphasize that stays attached. Ultra Moisturizing, a refreshing blend bursting with shea butter and conditioners for healthy, supple lips. Our favorite ways to open a Bliss Flip. Oh, okay. So much like the Palmer's Flip Balm site, they have their favorite ways to open these. And they are totally like the same exact ones that they list on that website. Holy shit. I feel like this was designed by the same person, guys. Like, can we just appreciate this for a moment? Okay. So the first one is the upside down flip. Number one. Or step one, I guess. Oh, I also noticed the perforation is in a circle, just like the Palmer's, but just saying. Place in hand with Blistex side down. Step 2, press thumb down to flip balm upward. Step 3, push into place and apply some bliss. Or 2, the two-hand flip, which, again, identical to the Palmer's. Step 1, rest in hand with thumb on ledge. It's even the same wording. It is literally the same wording. Step 2, pull back cap with fingers, of other hand. Yeah. That's okay. And their patent is pending. Very interesting. And it says at the bottom here, what new Bliss Flip products would you like to see? Tell us how you like to open your Bliss Flip at blistex.com/blissflip. Okay, so we should totally all write to them and tell them we want, like, flavored ones. Just saying. The ingredients list on here, it's actually fairly short compared to a lot of lip products. We got mineral oil as the main one, not petrolatum as the first one. Usually petrolatum is ingredient 1. It's ingredient number 2 on here. It's like when it's petrolatum, then azocarite, phenyl trimethicone. I think I noticed that in one of the newer EOS lip balms. Hydrogenated polyisobutene, microcrystalline wax, paraffin, I have no idea how to say that one. I'm not even gonna try it. Like, for real. I'm just gonna show you it, because I cannot pronounce that to save my butt. Flavors, bis diglycerol, polyacyl adipate 2. Then bis stearyl dimethicone. Okay, so we've got like 2 or 3 times, or versions of that. Cetyl dimethicone, okay, 3. Arachidyl alcohol, arachidyl glucoside. Benhyl alcohol, shea butter, phenoxyethanol, and saccharin, which would be the sweetener. So, this sounds heavily chemical, and just for some of those ingredients, I am very leery of what even this is going to smell like. Maybe it's a good thing my nose is stuffed up right now, just saying. So yeah, that's a thing. So, this one is the Ultra Moisturizing Bliss Flip. The other one is like Soft and Silky, or Silky and Soft. I forget which way around it goes, but it's one of those two. So anyway, let's open her up. Okay, so first off, it is a bit different from the Palmer's one because it's not a sphere. It's actually sort of eyeball shaped. It's a little weird. Like, that's from the side. That's from the front. That's okay. I guess it's a little different. And the texture is like really rough in comparison. You can hear that? Yeah, that's pretty rough. So I guess that's your little thumb indent. Whoa, okay, so it goes a lot easier than the other one, too. I almost just dropped it, and that would have been really bad because the cap was up. So, alright, I guess I am going to do it as a two-handed one. So this is your, ooh, it's shiny. So here's, ooh, okay, it locks into place, too. Alrighty, then. So that's the lip balm. It is a sphere. Little dome type one, as usual. It looks even more like an eyeball now than it did before. It's a little freaky. Also kind of looks like hard-boiled egg. I am having a hard time getting past that. I feel like that looks like the texture of a frickin' hard-boiled egg. It's a little bit weird. I'm just gonna see how easily you're... Okay, so for as easily as it opens, it's harder to get it back shut again, and I don't really know why. See, unlike the Palmer's Flip Balms, this doesn't really click into place at any spot. It just kind of loosely hinges in there, and you kind of have to just hope for the best, I suppose. That's odd. I do not trust that to stay closed. I would not in a million years put this in a purse, guys. I am throwing it out there right now. Fuck. See, did you see that? I am barely applying any pressure and it goes boink. This would be open in 2 seconds in a purse the second anything pressed against it and make a huge mess and probably break off, and then next thing you know you have mushed up lip balm all over everything. Ask me how I know and why I am so hung up on worrying about that particular issue. Yeah, it's happened before. It ain't pretty. But yeah, so that is the format, and that is the odd packaging on it. I really don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I definitely have trust issues with it, first off, but even aesthetically, it's odd. It's very odd. I'm not sure if I like that. It feels a lot heavier than most do, even though it claims to be the same quarter of an ounce that most are, but I don't know. I'm having some major reservations about this guy already. So, I think we established this is not organic. This is very synthetic. Already talked about the amount of product. Is there a shelf life on it? It's got a lot number, but does not appear to have any expiration. Yeah, and there wouldn't be under the cap. Did I miss anything? I don't think I did. Nope. And nope. Yeah, I love in there. Snap cap closed before storing. Well, no shit, Sherlock, except it doesn't snap at any point. So, yeah, it's, I don't know about this one, guys. So, price point on this, I honestly have no clue what they retail for in stores because I could not find this one in any store. And I looked and looked and looked for the better part of a month before I just broke down and bought it on eBay. So, if any of you guys know what it costs, just retail in a store, please leave it in the comments because I'm kind of curious. I'm positive I overpaid for it on eBay, but to be able to review it for you guys, I had to have it, so I was willing to pay it just to have it to review. So anyway, in terms of sturdiness, this does not feel well built. This feels like... Okay. Did any of you have those, what were they? I think Fisher-Price Playhouses, like those plastic ones that live outside. Well, they're supposed to live outside. Some people had them inside. You know that weird textured plastic they made the outside of? It feels like that, but really thin. Yeah, and like, you can hear it's just kind of a flimsy plastic no matter where you hit it. Yeah, you can totally hear it there. So that's just not that great. On top of my, oh shit. Yeah, this thing is gonna give me a heart attack yet. My god, it's it is not a good closure on it. Just trying to keep a grip on it because it's so weird shape that it wants to slip out of my hand and then I grab it and then it tries to pop open and then wants to slip out of my hand that way. This is not well designed. I'm sorry. It's just not. It's not. I can tell they wanted it to be ergonomic with that little finger imprint there, but other than that, it just, like, I can tell what they're going for. They wanted it to fit in your hand like this. The problem is the second you exert any pressure on it, it wants to go zing out of your hand, and that's not good. Oh, shit. Okay, so we're gonna pretend that didn't just happen. Anyhow, so we've established this isn't even that sturdy. At least I don't feel like there's a I take it back, I do see the hinge. Okay. Weirder? Okay. I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see this or not. I'm gonna try. So look closely at that side. You see the hinge right here? Now look at the other side. There's only a hinge on one side of this, which is probably why it just flies around all over the place, because it's swinging off of one hinge. Wow. This just, the more I look at it, the shittier and shittier the design seems to be on it. Like, really? Well, I guess there is a tiny one on the other side. I'm looking at it right now, but that's disconcerting. Why would they make one so thick and the other one so tiny? What even is this thing? Okay, so there's no SPF in this guy. Not really. I would not consider this medicated, even though it's like all chemicals. It's not like medication chemicals. So scent-wise, I'm sure it's got something to it, even though it doesn't mention a scent. Yeah, it's got a scent. What is that? It's not a heavy scent. It's a very light one, actually, but it's sort of a fruity scent, but I can't really pin it down to like any one specific fruit. Like, it's almost, I would say it's probably in the berry family. Maybe it's like fruit punch or something, but a really faint one. So it's very light. It won't overwhelm you even if you're not that wild on scents. Yeah, it's like one of those barely there scents. Then again, I'm also stuffed up right now, but even so, I can tell that it's a lighter scent. And color-wise, it's white, so it's gonna go on clear. Hopefully. Hopefully it doesn't go on white, like hard-boiled egg, so I'm drying my lips off, just in case it's like Eos in that way. What the hell? It's got like some black stuff. Okay, it wiped right off, so I'm not too concerned. So alright, let's try her out. Well, at least it feels nice. Told you I wouldn't stop to swipe or do like they claim. The more I use it, I think it's cherry. I'm trying to tell if there's a flavor, because I feel like there is a little bit, but I don't know. It's odd. It's an odd duck out of my lip balm, so I'm gonna say that for it. Well, one thing I will point out that makes me very nervous about that one side having such a large gap in it is this does not seem like it would keep dust and dirt out of it very well. So depending how you store your lip balms, that could potentially be an issue. Just saying. I could see that being a problem very easily. I live in a very dusty house. No matter how much we vacuum, we live in an area with a lot of dust. We have horses outside, it's a dusty area. So this does not seem like it's gonna do that great a job at keeping dust out of it. Even though, yes, it's capped, but that gap in there seems like it's gonna still end up in there, and then I'm gonna open it one day, and it's gonna have shit caked all over it and be disgusting. That does not instill a lot of confidence in this design. Yes, I am still going on about their shoddy design. But in terms of the actual... Speaking of their shoddy design, even just, I was about to put it down on the table, it flipped open and my thumb went right through the side of it. Charming. Putting it down so I cannot do any more damage with it. Like this thing, I swear it's a train wreck of a product. I mean, at least the lip balm itself feels nice. I have no complaints there. It does feel good. And it does feel very moisturizing. It lives up to its name in that respect. That is like the one good thing I can say for this sucker. The consistency is sort of, I would say it's sort of a medium thickness lip balm. It's really creamy and slick. Very smooth, very silky. I do like that. Like I said, it does feel very moisturizing. It's probably going to do a great job on that front. Which makes me that much more sad that the packaging is really shitty and it'll probably get dirty and then I won't want to use it, despite the fact that the lip balm itself is actually really nice. Shine factor, let's see. Actually I have a mirror, let me see. Instead of going real close to the... Oh! Okay, so just looking in the viewfinder on here, it didn't look that shiny, but in the mirror, oh, that's actually, like, really shiny. I like that. Okay. So that's alright. I guess I'll lean it a little bit so you guys can see it. Yeah, you guys can see it now. Yeah, that actually looks alright. Wow, I have to move that mirror. I got a bunch of glare in my eye. So yeah, that's alright. And in terms of longevity, I don't know yet because first impressions, but I don't know for sure if this would hold up to the drink test. I do have some coffee. Let's find out. Find me, I forgot to bring it over. Okay, got my coffee. Fortunately, it's almost gone, so we'll have to try and figure this out from what little coffee is left. Well, upon the first sip, it doesn't feel like it thinned any, so that's always a good sign. Still holding strong, that's always good. I'll give it a few more tries, and if it's still holding strong, I will say it holds up to the drink test. I mean, normally I would check a whole mug, but I'm not going to sit you guys through that. Still pretty good. Normally there's comparison videos I do with these, but this one being unflavored, the only thing I could possibly really compare it to would be the purple one, which seems a little pointless, since there's only the two. So I think I'm just going to leave it be at the 2 reviews, but yeah, I think this does hold up to the drink test. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that seems like it's holding up. Like I said, the lip balm in there itself is actually really good quality. That's what makes me so sad, that this packaging is such shit. And my brain keeps wanting to say that this is the side that opens, so it keeps wanting to pinch that side thinking it'll stay shut, and then I do it, and then it goes, and I'm like, damn it. I just really kind of am having a pet peeve with this freaking packaging. Like, my god, for some reason my brain wants to interpret this ledge as the back hinge of it for some reason. I don't know why, because that makes no sense when the other end looks like that, and you can tell, but I don't know. It's not the most well-designed product, but the actual product inside the packaging is pretty good. So I'm not really sure how I should rate this, because on one level, I just want to slam it because of how bad that packaging is. But for the actual lip balm itself, it's actually pretty good. So, I am very conflicted right now. I don't think I've really encountered this particular issue in a review before, where I had such conflicting feelings between the packaging and the actual product inside, you know? I feel like maybe I should go middle of the road and go with a 5, because that knocks it down quite a bit for that packaging, but at the same time it's not the total bottom of the rung. And it popped open again on my leg that time. But it's not at the bottom of the not scale, not food chain, I don't know. It's not at the bottom rung of the ladder anyway of ratings for the lip balm itself either. So I think I probably will go with a 5 out of 10. It really sucks that packaging is so bad because I really do like what's in it. I just hate the way that I have to get to what's in it because I feel like I'm going to inevitably end up destroying this thing with my clumsy ass self. And I'm sure I'm not the only klutz on the planet who's bought this, so this just, I don't know, things like this, you'd think they'd make them a little more dummy-proof, you know? But I'm not the one who designs them, so clearly they do not design them for people like me, because they kind of assume people have brains, and apparently I just must not have one if I have this much difficulty with something that simple. Just saying. So I think that about covers everything. I've babbled about this damn thing for 20 minutes, so I'm gonna wrap this up. So, as usual, if you like the review, click the like button. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Leave comments down below. Do you have this one or the purple one? Let me know in the comments what you think of it, both packaging-wise and lip balm-wise. Let me know, as well as anything else you feel like leaving me, and let me know what you'd like to see me review the most next. And until next time, bye!